Welcome back to the channel. Well, our windows are due in today, so we got to get this lift fixed. And if you remember from the past video, when I shut this off, when I was in the air, I pressed the emergency stop button. It shuts the engine off. There's also a stop engine button here, but this kills the controls, and so I shut that off. And then when I was done up there, the engine wouldn't restart. It's got a choke over here on this side, and then your start button right here, and you leave the key on over on the controls over there. And so because we tested it in a past video, I moved this up and down, up and down, up and down. The switch itself wasn't making contact in there all the time, so I ordered a new switch. In the meantime, we took this apart a little bit, and then I sprayed brake cleaner in there, got it cleaned out, and then I sprayed some lubricant in there, and it's been working. I don't want to rely on that, so the switch, this is a different style. It should work. It's still a momentary stop switch. It looks like it's the same diameter, and it was only like $6 and something, so it came today. Let's get it installed. Our windows are due in today. So flipping this over, the key is off. We have no power here. I'm going to take and loosen these two screws. Take our two wires off. I'm hoping that this new switch should fit in there. That's it for those. And now we had to take the switch itself off, which I was going to try to buy one of these alone. And then I got thinking, well, you're buying a half a switch. You're not buying a complete unit. And what if it doesn't fit? I wasted a couple of days. Here's the switch itself. Put that in my pocket. And then these two screws hold it on, but there's also a center screw here. I must control the knob, right? So this way I can just take the knob off and leave all this together, right? I think so. Something's moving. Does that do anything for us? I got the knob off. Doesn't loosen this up though. So this collar must spin on there too. You know how to do this, let me know, right? If I turn this, does it keep does it come out? I hear a lot of trucks this morning. I thought it was my windows coming. Well, that's not working. So there's two set screws here. Let's take these two out. Sounds like a dump truck, but I think we got a big 10-wheeler coming with our 10 windows. Let me push that down. Does that help? No. I don't know how to get this off from here. Let's see what else we can do here. So there's our set screws. Let's see if this whole collar turns, right? Well, it come off. Okay, so has a twist lock. Oh, there's some corrosion on this screw tab, but it's copper, or it's just dirt. Now let's get the new switch and test that out. See if it fits in there. Looks like about a 1-inch diameter hole. Alright, so probably a 1 and a 2. 600 volt A. Oh, it's 10 amp. What's this side say? Hard to read. Looks like this also is 10 amp. So this presses down, locks down, and you turn it to pop it up. Okay, and now you unscrew the whole thing. Then the top piece unscrews. Didn't come with any directions. And the rubber seal is facing this way, so I'm assuming that has to stay underneath. We'll put this up in there like that. It fits. And we probably want to thread this down to give us more space to thread the collar on. Like this. Looks like metal, but it's plastic. Plastic world. How does that look? How many threads are catching? Pretty good amount. And then we thread this on. Works. So let's check the get this straight, I guess. We'll lock that some more. Okay. It's in the up position. And I would imagine it doesn't matter which side we use. So because it's up here, I'll go ahead and put it on the green side. Right? And this, does it come in from the end? I don't know. Yep. This will make me feel better if this starts every time, you know. Had me in a panic when I'm working alone. There's nobody around to start the lift from the ground, you know. So I was thinking, how am I going to get down? Keep your cell phone on you, right? I was on a roof once and my cell phone was in the truck on the charger, you know. Don't need it up there for distraction, you know. It was kind of breezy and I did not tie my ladder off. And the ladder went like this with the wind. Boom, right down. And I'm up there on a 2-story. I haven't done that since. I always tie my ladders off now. So that was fun getting down, let me tell you. All right, so let's check the continuity now. Let's see here. So power in, power out. Shut her off. 26 different. So looks like we're in business. So again, check the continuity. And you know what else we can do? Let's do something else. Is we're going to turn this on. So turn and let it lift up. And then let's check the bolts on it. We can do that. And then we'll get the key put in it here. Turn the lift on. Check my level. Looks good. All the lights are lit. Come over here. Duck in. Okay. Now, we should have, if we have a good ground, there's no ground on this, so we have to ground down here to our bolt. What do we got for voltage? Probably can't read that, can you? We're on a 20 volt scale. I've got 11.63 on the wire coming in. Wire coming out, 0. .34, 11.35. So that's fixed, guys. Now we're gonna fire this up and test it. Well, I don't know if you caught that. I just caught that. I'm back on. I took my screws out and I'm checking continuity again. So from one side to the other, this is open. Checking this side, it's closed. Okay, so this is a double-sided switch. Now I thought it was designed, they don't give you any description that I could understand, and there's no paperwork with it, just come in a little Amazon bag. And this is designed to have, when the switch is in the up position, that's normal operating mode is on. When you press it, it's off. So I think this is pretty slick. So on the green terminals, there's no continuity up. The red or the orange terminals is continuity when it's in the up position. Now when you turn it off by pressing down, because that's the thing you're going to do is kill it quick. Now we check there's nothing here. And we have continuity here. So that's cool. I didn't know that. So it's a double-way switch. So we put them on the wrong ones. We're going to be putting them, not necessarily wrong, but it's the way I'm going to want to do it is if I want to kill the unit, I'm going to put it, tap the button down, it shuts it down. So we are going to put our wires on this side. Any of you catch that? Hey, you're doing that wrong. I'm sure there's some of you out there that saw that, but that's not a big deal. We didn't even hook anything together yet. We didn't start the machine yet. But I didn't catch it real quick when I said, let's check that. And we checked it. And it's not right. So put this in there. Maybe because this panel's upside down at the moment. But let me tighten these two up. Tighten these two back up. That's kind of slick. $6 switch. There. Then tighten this collar a little more. Yeah, and the way I monkeyed with it was, let me set this down, is I unscrewed this again to set this yellow emergency stop tab on there, and I thought, oh, that's, wait a minute here. So now with this in the up position like it is, then like it is, that'll let the machine run, and then when you want to shut it off, you press down, on, down. So the key is on. Let's test it. So right now I killed it. Let's see if it does. Nothing happens. I can hear the choke doing nothing over there. Turn this on. It's cold. Nice. Turn it on. Hear the choke? It's electric over there. And cold. Come on. Only 41 degrees this morning. There's also a stop engine button. Come on, baby, start up. They run so lean, you know. But now what I gotta do is put my screws back in on the cover. That's how I replace the switch. I've got to put, here's my screws. I got to put my knobs on. We're back in business. So I'll get a 7/16 socket. This is the old switch. This piece went on. Let me get the rest of it out here. So we had a push button, spring load, thing underneath, the connection. Complicated, right? But that's our switch, in and out. And this had debris in it, and it still got a little bit in it. I don't want to trust it, so we replaced it. I'm pretty happy with that. So now it should be reliable, start on its own. Cost me $6.40 some cents, so I'm liking it. And we're going to get a socket for these. These push on, and we are in business. So if you saw the previous video, this would make sense. Kill switch, back on, off, on, off. I love it. Can't wait to get our windows. They're on their way. See you soon. Thanks for watching.